Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world, online at Z107.7fm.com. This is your Z107.7 local news for Sunday, November 24th, 2024. If you are listening to this on Sunday, November 24th, and you have some free time, this is one of the last 3 days that Sky Village Swap Meet will be open. Next Sunday, on the first day of December, the open-air market and village shops that have sat at the old drive-in movie theater in Yucca Valley, right off Old Woman Springs Road and Highway 62, will close down and the property will go up for sale. As for the vendors and shops that have been at the location for decades, that's all still up in the air. Here's Deborah Walters at Dakota Bob's.
We haven't thought about it yet. Well, we were thinking, but there's options that we've had given to us, but we shall survive. But it's a shame, that it has to be done this way.
Yeah.
But this is different. This is community. This is like a family of people, and everybody comes on the weekends, and it's just, and it's the end of an era if it closes. It really is.
The news spread fast on Friday, and on Saturday morning there's still plenty of vendors and customers who are just hearing about it.
Found out yesterday, so everything's on sale.
I work for the radio station. Josh, do you mind talking about it for a moment?
Right now I'm busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my customers. You can buy something though, help me out.
Brett Fenwick has been coming out here since he was a kid, scoring Nintendo and PlayStation games. Now he's 25.
Well, hopefully the next person either turns it back into a movie theater or realizes what this means to the community, because this is going to be a real big letdown to a lot of people. We're losing more and more places like that all the time, man. And the more places they get rid of like this, where you run into random people or people that are just sitting at home bored, and they're like, hey, dude, I'm going to go walk around Swap Meet for a little while.
Can you imagine what this place would go for property-wise?
Oh, probably at least $1 million. It's right in the heart of town. Maybe over $1 million.
I would assume over $1 million, but what do I know?
Yeah.
The story on why Sky Village is closing is out there, and we're still talking with the folks who know it. In the meantime, the swap meet is open today until 2 o'clock. Next weekend, their final weekend, the hours are the same, opening at 6 a.m. on Saturday, 7 a.m. on Sunday, and closing for the final time at 2 p.m. on December 1st. You still have time to come down. You can buy something to stick in the corner of your house, so in the future, you can glance over at it and try to remember what it was like out here on warm weekends, surrounded by treasures, junk, crystals, art, desert plants, and of course, desert locals who have scratched out a unique spot here in the Morongo Basin to sell all sorts of stuff.
Good, how are you?
Good. Just doing a little story on the swap meet.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Hey,
big
good.
news.
Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, that's why we came out.
It's wild.
It's a drag.
It is.
Yeah.
We'll have more on the Sky Village swap meet and its abrupt closure on your Z107.7 News later this week. And that's your local news for Sunday. You can hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. More Morongo Basin residents get their local news from Z107.7 than any other source. Reporting out of Joshua Tree, California, alongside the award-winning Z107.7 News team, I'm Robert Hayden.